House Reyne was one of the greatest houses in the Westerlands, growing rich from their mines at Castamere and exploiting the weak-willed Lord Titus the Toothless, until his son Tywin demanded repayment. The Reynes refused, lost to him in battle and hid in their mines, only to be buried alive and drowned. But today we begin as Lymond of House Vickery, a cadet branch of the extinct Reynes, with the goal of rebuilding Castamere, reviving the Reynes, and taking revenge to the Lannisters. Will we slay the lions that devoured our kin, or will the rain weep over our halls, with no one there to hear? So welcome to a brand new series, this time, of course, in a Game of Thrones for Crusader Kings 3. We're starting off as just a small count. We are incredibly weak, especially compared to all of our neighbors, and our liege borders our other two sides. Of course, our liege is Tywin Lannister himself, and our goal is going to involve defeating him. Because if we go through our family tree, we can see at some point we did diverge from House Reyne. And now, of course, they have 0 living members because Tywin Lannister boarded them all in a cave and drowned them. So we are coming back for revenge, and we are going to restore our past lineage by using this decision. Restore House Reyne. Perhaps it is time to bring back this once great dynasty with myself as its head. So, for this, we need to have the Duchy and County of Castamere, and as you can see, Tywin is holding that himself. So, I don't know exactly how we're going to do it. It's going to be really, really tough. But here we have Lord Lymond and a big dream. Now, he does start off with one son, Damien Vickery. We're going to start educating him and make sure he turns out well. And you know what? Out of those two, we'll go with a martial focus. And my character has an intrigue focus. I don't know how helpful that's going to be. I honestly think, at least starting out anyway, money is going to be the biggest thing we can do because our lands are not so great and they're most definitely not very big. So we're going to have to try and build up as much as we can. One of our first two targets, I think, before we face off with Tywin, we're going to have to expand. So we have Land Point to our west, and their lands are pretty good, and they would be nice to hold, but we do have Fair Isle. This guy's a bit more powerful, but just look at his capital. Look how many domain slots there are and everything. We could build this up and make a lot of money, I'd imagine, before we try and reclaim all of our land and all of our mines. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to modify our contract, and I think we already start with title revocation, but I want council rights, and for now, we will give him feudal levies. I think that's probably a decent play to do, and then, of course, we can demand council position and become his steward for an extra 2 gold per month. Because with our army right now, we have bloody ballistas and trebuchets. So these are archers, and they seem pretty good. We do have crossbowmen unlocked as well, but everything else is kind of normal. So we are going to have to try and build up a somewhat solid army early on. And I think, you know what? I think we should go for Fair Isle. So if that's going to be my target. So it's probably not a bad idea, maybe starting out to maybe just look for an alliance to have our back. Because if we get attacked and lose our land, it's game over. And we don't want that, not just yet. So we can marry her to this guy, and he's a direct vassal of Tywin as well, and he holds a barony, but he does have 2,300 men. They're all levies, but we can even do matrilineal. Let's do that. Marry them together, so we have an alliance that could back us up when it comes to it. And the best money-making building we have looks like it's gonna be the beekeepers, with only 0.2. So yeah, our lands are not even good for making money, so that is gonna be definitely a problem. And we have our Castilian, so we can make him do something. They can do a lot, so these are really, really good. As if you haven't seen this game before, this mod, you can like reassign them to different roles. So if you want someone to make us money, we have no one good, but maybe we put him there. Oh, we can't change him for some reason. Usually you can select between different skills and they can do a few, but I guess not. So you know what? We'll just put him on preside over the council. That does give us a little extra renown per month. That's always a good thing. We'll have our steward now start increasing development, and our admiral will get him boost our tax as well. Everything now for money. I'm not going to bother working on a claim just yet. We just don't have the power to fight him. Way more powerful than us. And of course, at the start of this mod, there is a massive war that breaks out between Robert of the Stormlands and the Mad King of the Iron Throne. So it looks like the Iron Throne is going to win though. So maybe we won't have a new top liege. We'll have to wait and see. But that does not concern us. Not yet anyway. let's not get involved in that. Oh, that's interesting. So, it seems Tywin was over his domain limit and he's given away some titles. So, he's kept the Duchy of Castamere, but if we look, he's given away this southern part of the duchy to Lord Melwyn. So, that does mean we have a better opportunity now to try to get in there and fight and win. So, we've got to keep an eye on that. Hopefully, it doesn't go back to Tywin, and that's just a way better opportunity to try and get some of the lands we're going to need. But either way, it's going to look like we're still going to have to war with them. But, oh, the Mad King has perished. He was executed by Tywin's son. So who has the Iron Throne now? Yep, there we go. King Robert of the Iron Throne. So he is our new top liege. I'm okay with that. Hopefully, shouldn't have no problems. He doesn't know I exist, let's be honest. Probably has no idea who I am, so I don't think it matters who our top liege is. There's a guy to our south with 100 men. They all have powerful allies, except from you. So what I may do actually is fabricate a claim on Midvale and take this off of him. Now he is actually of the Lannister dynasty, so Tywin may not be too happy that we do this, but land is land. So we're going to try and take that first of all. Wait, so my knight, Ingram, was caught searching for secrets in the darkest corners of your court. Who sent you? Are we going to find out? Ingram refuses to expose who is spying on you. How would you want to proceed with the traitor? Banished from the realm, he must rot in a cell, and that is death. Or, yeah, go to cell, and what we're going to do is torture you. And does he tell us who is spying or not? No. You were going to just stay in the dungeon then and just rot. Well, there we go then. No idea who could even be spying on me. I have no guesses, so I am clueless on that. And there we go, 63 gold, and we get a claim on the Lordship of Midvale. So, let's just go straight for it. Why can't we declare war? Oh, we need a hook on our liege. Ooh, damn, I didn't realize. Yeah, he's actually at absolute crown authority, so we can't even declare wars and we can't change our contract until we die because we've already done it. So what I can do though is I can reset my perks, and that will allow me to pick up Truth is Relative. And if we go down here and pick up a job done right, that is hostile scheme success chance plus 25. So what we can do now is attempt to actually fabricate a hook on him, and then that way we will be able to declare war. So we'll get our spy master on support schemes and our wife on court intrigue. That means we now have a 67% chance, so hopefully things go well. But Lord Leo of the Golden Tuth, who is also a vassal with us, has invited us to a grand tourney. The list shall tremble. So we get to participate and fight, maybe? I've never participated in one. Wait, it's been cancelled because of some war. He's been declared war on. Well, I was really looking forward to participating in that. Well, there we go then. Oh, I didn't realize they actually changed some of the perks in this mod. Meritocracy now gives you more vassal taxes, whereas before, of course, that allows you to scheme to claim your liege's throne. So I didn't notice that before. We'll pick that up then. That's more taxes. That's fine. Wait, me and Tywin just bonded over a great investment and now we're friends. I don't like you. I don't want to be friends with you. Well, we're still trying to fabricate a hook on you though. But yeah, I'd rather not be friends with you, to be fair. Like, you are my bitter rival, whether you know it or not. So Lord Kevin of the Westerlands, who is also a Lannister and does border us, he would like my son and heir to become his knight. So he gets the trait Squire, but does it get rid of him being an heir? I don't know, because if I accept this, he may end up not being my heir. Plus, they might just kill him. Maybe they know my plan. I'm trying to bring back House Reyne, and they just want to take out my heir. So I think maybe we don't do that one. Do not trust you, especially not with Tywin thinking he's my friend. There's a Liberty War that has broken out against Tywin, and looking like he may actually lose. Although it is only, of course, a Liberty War, so it's not that important, really. But it'd be nice to see if he is actually defeatable. Okay, so we had two more sons. I didn't even see them pop out, but one of them is sterile and the other is homely. Where have they come from? We do have primogeniture, so it doesn't make it too bad. But yeah, I have no idea. I didn't even see them pop out or why they've got such terrible traits. The Beast of Vickery House, my lord, huffs Joshua as he marches up to me. This dratted child has been lying in wait around corners wearing wolf skin for a costume. But my son is just wearing wolf skin. Yeah, you know what? This is honestly just bloody hilarious. Fair play. I'm glad you are my heir. All right, so we can spend 100 piety and we get a strong hook on him. Yes. So that does mean now we should be able to declare war on you and use our hook. Yes. Okay, nice. Hopefully we can win this then. So we're going to raise all. Yeah, you know what? We'll lead it ourselves and we're we're going to march right over there. We'll go... Hopefully, we don't get caught out in this other war that's going on with my liege. Like, hopefully, that just stays out of my way. My liege is losing. Yeah, he's definitely lost. He's down to 6,000 men. They still have, like, 14,000. Nice to see. He may actually be beatable. But yeah, we're gonna have to siege now. And as you can see, it's taking a long time. Can we defeat them in a battle? It's saying we can. So let's march over there. They just went around me. We'll march over here though. Should still be able to defeat them. And there we go. And they only had 5 survivors after that battle. So we can enforce demands. Just like that, we've doubled the amount of land we hold. So we now have the county of Midvale. And honestly, we almost have the full land of the lordship of Tarich. The only thing we need is this county down here. He has 5 men. And this one up here. Both of them owned by the Lannisters. So I think taking both of these out would be amazing. So let's fabricate a claim. We already have a claim on your land, apparently. So all we have to do now is actually wait for our hook to come back. It is a strong hook, so it's going to take 4 more years and we can reuse that hook again. So in the meantime, we'll start fabricating a claim on the 7 points. But at least then we'll be a duke. We have a better shot at taking the Fair Isle rather than just being some tiny count. We can upgrade our trade port. That's going to be huge for us. I definitely want to do that now. And just raise the development as much as we can. As you can see, it is so slow to raise. It's still got 10 years left. Now, it's only 10 as well, but it is raising really slow, which is not great when we're trying to make really profitable land. But soon we will have the mines of Castamere back, so I'm not too worried about it. There we go. The war with my liege is now minus 100% as he has been imprisoned, so he is beatable. So that makes things potentially a little bit easier for us in the future. Whoa, okay. King Robert of the Iron Throne has died of the bubonic plague. So now the whole Iron Throne is held by an insanely powerful 5-year-old. So I'm not sure how stable that's going to be, but we'll have to wait and see how that turns out anyway. And now we have another claim, this time on the lordship of 7 points. So that does mean we now have claims on the entire rest of the duchy. So we don't need to make any more claims, but we have the important ones that we need. We just got to jump in there as soon as we can now. The Wandering Master. I'm on my way through my courtroom when a scuffle at its far end draws my attention. A strapping man is being advanced upon my guards, only for their weapons to clatter to the floor in the blink of an eye. The stranger flourishes his sword in a salute towards me, my lord. He begins as I wave away more guards. I find myself without a liege to serve, and judging from your protection here, you could do with my help. He's a follower of the Lord Light. Now, yeah, I don't know too much about Game of Thrones, so do we trust this guy? I imagine not. But he did make all my guards just drop their weapons just because. He's an order member, skilled fighter. I think he's humble. He seems trustful. A man of your talents, absolutely. I'd rather my knight be a worshipper of the 7. You know what? Yeah. Come join my court. I like you. That is how you apply for a job as a knight. Don't just fill in your CV or I don't know how you did it back in the day. You go there and you prove their knights are terrible. So we are taking him in. And you know what? Oh, he's an order member, so he can't have children. I was going to marry him to one of my daughters. You know what? I'm fine with that then. He is now our best knight. So we're going to make sure he's forced to fight every single time. And we could make in a Castilian. I'm sure I'm butchering that word. I do apologize if I am. But if we do that, he will be more of a martial one. And he can do what? Plus 5 fort level. What? Or he can give us plus 5 martial. Is it actually plus 5 fort level? Because that's insane. Right now, our fort level is 3. If we do that and set it there. Okay, still saying 3, so I don't know. But I'm assuming it is doing it. It does say plus 5 fort level, but maybe it's just a bug. Because this is, of course, the... Oh, there we go, actually. It's now 8 now, the fort level. That's insane. You know what? I'm happy enough to keep that. Anyone attacks us, we have 8 fort level. Good luck sieging that one. And there was a tourney, and we were defeated in the preliminary rounds and eliminated from the tournament early. Right. Yeah, good. And you're ill as well, so maybe that's why. Went into a tournament while being ill. You gotta respect it. We now have a wandering hedge knight. He arrived at my court. He has requested permission to rest at my keep for a short while before he resumes his travels. In return, he has offered me his services for the duration of the stay. Yeah, why not? We'll just let anyone in. So he was working in the courtyard, but his progress was going slowly. All of the children in my household buzzed about him like flies, pestering him with questions about life on the road. He did his best to strike a balance between his work and keeping the children entertained. Okay, so he seems nice. Wait, he's gonna get a random trait now. Okay. So Abelard has spent a day training in my courtyard, sparring with a few of my household guards. So we're kind of like building him, I guess. So now, he's gonna keep picking up new traits. I'm not sure what happens at the end of this. So now he has to leave, and he's asking if he can be of any further service before he leaves. Oh, so he can join our court. I mean, why not? He's probably not a terrible leader, right? You're wasted on the road. Join my court. There we go. He's now a courtier. So he is of House Lonshaw. You know what? He looks happy. He looks charming. So do you want to marry my daughter? Our third in line is unmarried. So do you want to do that? We'll do non-matrilineally. And you know what? House Longshaw can stay with us for a while. Maybe we'll get them landed at some point once we're able to anyway. But he seems friendly, so we'll try and keep him about. Hopefully he doesn't kill me. So our son and player here has come of age, and he's turned out, I mean, okay. Wait, we can force him to take contraceptives. We won't do that. We can recruit him as a spy. I'm not sure if we'll do that either. But I say, let's just find someone nice for him to marry. So we'll do that. And our hook now has come back on our liege. So we can declare war once more. So they're allied with each other. Damn, that is the opposite of what we needed. It took so long for the hook to come back. They're now allied. So we're going to have to fight both of them either way. We do have some allies. So you know what? We may as well just go for the 7 points and go for the bigger one. So let's go for it. And then what we're going to do is call our allies. And we're just going to raise all straight away. We're going to raise them in Midvale because that is closer to where our allies are most likely going to come from. And of course, we have our new knight serving as the commander as well. There we go. 2,800 allies there. So I say, let's march up for the fight. Catch them out. Lovely. And this guy's got, what, 25 commander advantage, which is really, really good. Oh, really? We won the war on the first battle because we did capture him. So let's enforce that. We are in negative prestige now because, yeah, we did call those allies, but it shouldn't matter too much. Now, we are now over our domain limit, but we could now create the Duchy of Tarich. So let's do that. And we are now a mighty lord. Oh yeah, you may notice my color was blue. I'm going to stick with a blue color just because it stands out a bit more. Because otherwise all the colors are quite similar. So if I'm blue, it's just easier to see who I am. Now my domain is still only 2, which is really small domain limit. But it seems that's the case like across everyone. Domain limits in this mod are limited, which is fine. So what it may be worth doing now is I think we keep our capital and 7 points and we give away Midvale. So we're going to grant now this Midvale place and we're going to give it to Sir Abelard Longshaw. So he is a vassal under us. And you know, in the Slavia campaign, we did try really hard to land some peasants and they just couldn't keep their lands. So hopefully this guy can actually keep his lands this time and not just have it all fall apart. But there is one more county we still need of this duchy. So I am determined to get it. Oh, Tywin Lannister is actually offering me to take him as a vassal. Yeah, okay. I don't hate that because hopefully Midvale will be more powerful. So I'm going to send Midvale some money and hopefully he can build up his lands now and just stay stronger than the guy in Tremblay and maybe at some point take his lands. I'm okay with that. To be honest, I want that because, yeah, we can't revoke titles. You cannot revoke titles from a vassal who has a feudal contract with protected title revocation. So we could remove it actually and lower his levies. Do that. And then we could just revoke title. Okay, it was that easy. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to grant this new county as well now to Midvale. Don't want to make him too powerful, but we should be good to give him them too. So our realm just consists of us two. And you know what? The more we grow, we will grow him along with us and his future is. As long as he does have some anyway. But he seemed like a good person. He was chatting with the kids while trying to get his work done, you know? He seems like he's a good person. So I'm happy with that. But finally, we have all our de jure lands inside of our duchy. So actually, that's interesting. King Stefan of the Iron Throne, his grandparent is our liege, Tywin, because his daughter was married off to King Robert after Lyanna was killed. So they had a child and he is now actually the heir, making knights of sons. My son, Damien, has recently become an age in which he is able to be squired. Perhaps I could command a vassal of my realm to squire him. I believe Lord Abelard would be a good candidate. Yes, you know what? I'm assuming he's going to stay as an heir then. But he's now a squire. You know what? I trust, more than any Lannister, I trust him to make him a good knight. So we're going to see how that turns out then. So I believe, I was worried it was like an order thing, but no, it does seem he's still going to be my heir. So I'm happy with that. Right, so it's probably not too bad of an idea now to start building up our 2 counties and of course then building up our army to face off. So that is going to be my focus for a little bit, as I don't think we're going to need the Fair Isle anymore, and there's no other really easy ways to expand. So we're going to start fixing the control, which is actually going to take 9 years, which is really, really slow. But once that's done, we should be making okay-ish money. Now, I've never done this before, but I'm actually going to try and recruit a spy. I haven't messed around with the spies yet, but we're going to do that. And then we go to our spies. How do we use them then? So we have Tyburn. So say you wanted to spy in your land. How do we use... I don't know. I have no idea how we use a spy or what they do. I thought maybe we could send them to go somewhere, but I can't seem to work it out. Instead of a court jester, we have a fool that helps relieve stress. That's one way to put it. Tywin has invited us to a grand tourney in Castle Rock. Let's go. Can we do better this time? Last time, we failed in the preliminary rounds. When I at last reach the tourney grounds, I spare a moment to take in the sight and sounds. It seems that all and sundry of the realm's nobility have come. For glory, can we please do better this time? Despite my... oh my god, not again. Why is my guy so bad? But I'm going to try and bet on some of them. Try and make some money. So, the next joust is between you and you. Who am I thinking? Well, this guy's a skilled fighter. I'm going to place a bet on him. So, Lord Axel, please don't disappoint me. Damn it, we lost the money. Right, I'm going to keep betting and see if we can make back our money. Please, I've got to make some money off of this. Oh, so my spy just does things on his own. So, my lord, I was able to fetch a secret Anson tries to protect. My admiral. Well, he'll hand over what he knows, but only if I give him money. We learn of his lover secret. You know what? Fine. So spies just do things on their own then. That's interesting. Okay, we've run out of money. We have 24 gold left. We can't even place bets anymore. So that's how the tournament turned out for me. We lost in the first round and lost all our money as well. You know what? With my son now training to be a squire, let's see if we can win one with our son maybe. Maybe he'll have better luck than us. Oh, there's another tournament. Please, can we just win one? Let's go. Are we going to win? So my courage and training have seen me through the first round finally. Right, come on. Can we keep winning? So, my next tilt is against Master Egbert. Now, Egbert, it's a bit of a weird name, but it's pretty scary. If you watch the Vikings, Egbert, he was all right. So, I don't know. Can he fight? He can fight. We're probably going to lose. Let's bet on ourselves. Come on. Fool, you fool. Wait, did I win? Victory is mine. Come on. Wait, no, I thought I won off that first one, but no. Wait, I lost? I thought I won after that first pop-up. God damn it. My guy, he's not made for jousting, right? Wait, a relative knighted. My relative Damien has been made a knight. He has made House Vickery very proud. Good for him. There we go. So, he did pick up the trait knight, and he turned out to be a trained fighter. So, not skilled, but he's trained. Not too bad. Better than us anyway. But yeah, what I'm going to do now, look, in our capital, we do actually have farms and fields, which is great. So, I'm going to spend 180 gold and upgrade it to level 2. And that'll give us 0.4 gold a month. So, yeah, actually, farms and fields have been nerfed quite a bit, because I believe in Vanilla CK, you get 0.5 on the first level. So, we've done a lot of balancing with the buildings. Yeah, look, Royal Reserves only give 0.4 a month rather than 0.8. So yeah, there's definitely some changes with the buildings, making them not as good. So my other son can go and be a squire for the same guy. So let's do it. We may as well send them all to go there. Now, this guy's only got 1,800 men. His alliance is gone. Do you know what? Actually, let's just start fabricating a claim now then. Try and get it done. And we're also now, we're making 10 gold a month. So until that war, we're going to keep upgrading our army. So I think we already have some pretty good archers. We have some trebuchets. Armored footmen, they're expensive, but if we can get a few stacks of those before the war, should definitely help us get a nice decisive victory. Now, he's jailed his own wife, so I don't know what is going on over there. And look at that. Lord Abelard with our daughter. They've had their own daughter now, Jana. Of course, they are of his dynasty. I wanted that to happen. So yeah, his army's actually not that bad. It's only 1,000 levies and basically another 1,000 men-at-arms. So it is actually a pretty good army with some horse archers. Oh no. So we're going to have to be really, really prepared prepared if we want to defeat him. Now, we don't have access to the horse archers, though. I think pikemen maybe will help take them archers down. And so we can educate our last son as a squire ourselves. Let's try it. So we get to be prompted now to decide what type of training he will get. Okay, so train strategy, chivalry, swordsmanship, or horse riding. I think strategy. Strategy is the best thing you could do. Without a good strategy, nothing else really matters. So we had an excellent training session. So maybe every once in a while we get to do that. And maybe the more we do it, the better he'll be. But we've picked up that claim now. So can we just keep doing this all the time and make him really good? I don't know. So we can as also view squire progress. This squire is showing a basic understanding of knighthood. They still have a long way to go. Fine. You know what? Another tournament. Let's just try it. Are we going to have any luck this time? No, we lost on the first round again. Oh, wait, this is not good. So, Lord Adam, our cousin, now has a claim on one of our counties. Ha! That venomous fiend. We're now rivals. So, he is our cousin, and he is a skilled fighter. So, yeah, he has a lot more land than us. He's way more powerful than us. Hopefully, he doesn't come for that claim, because I honestly do not see us defending that, but we will definitely try. So, 2 other sons have now come of age. The sterile one is not terrible. He's a trained fighter. And our other one, who was the ugly one, he's a neophyte fighter. Lymond is more than capable of whomping on peasants, but his form is wild and callow. Yeah, we did train him. He is named after us, so it makes sense. We won't be sending him to any jousts. We'll just say that much. Well, we can now knight our squire, because of course we was training our son Lymond. So we get knighted, but for some reason he can reject it. Why would he reject it? Knighthood sounds scary. Knighthood sounds like a lot of work. I hate this guy. For some reason, yeah, we can't even offer it to him. It's bringing all this up. I don't know what it's trying to tell me. Okay, we can't knight him then. So that was kind of pointless on training him. Hopefully, Vickery is different and does become a knight. There we go. He accepted it. Why can't you? We can't even offer it to him. Yeah, so this guy is just a failure. We're going to remove him as being our squire. You know what? I don't trust this guy. So what we're going to do, we are going to force use contraceptives on him. We don't like you. If you don't want to become a knight because it sounds scary, we don't want you to have children. So get out here. He's carrying our name, but look, I don't know who he is. Never seen this guy before. Oh, you know what? It's popped up now. We can send him once again to Lord Abelard like we did with the other 2 sons. We'll try it. Okay, he was knighted straight away by him. He just didn't want me to do it. Fine. You can stop using contraceptives. Fine, I know who you are. Right. So we are sat by the fire with Tywin Lannister, and he loves telling war stories. So I begin telling of the time when I started a war against Lord Cavan of the Westerlands, which is his nephew, I believe. So after telling him we defeated, I think it's his nephew in battle, Tywin clasps his hands and laughs. Guy doesn't care about his family then, never mind. I thought he might hate us for that, but no, apparently he loved it. Okay, so you know what? For today, I'm going to leave that here because I am going to try and get these videos daily. So I don't want to record for too long on each one. I want this whole series from start to finish to be daily, if possible. So for today, I'm going to leave that here. And tomorrow, we're going to start the video out by declaring war against Lord Melwyn the Impaler, as we do have a claim on his southern county. If we can pick that up, that is a really, really nice step towards getting the High Lordship of Castamere. And also tomorrow, I think, potentially, we take on Land's Point to try and build up power even more. If we can take on all of this, we just got to get way more powerful than we currently are, because eventually there is going to be a war against the big Lannister kingdom. Of course, hopefully, ending in the revival of House Reyne. But yeah, honestly, hopefully you have enjoyed this first part of this. Of course, I don't really do series much on this channel, but I want to try and do them more often. I think get to explore the stories more, have some fun. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. Also, a massive thank you to Dagda for the video idea and writing the intro. And of course, I'm gonna end the video with a massive, massive thank you to all the channel members. We have Intermio 1, Toxic Flame, Caesar, Mr. Diesel, and Emperor Augustus. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next one.